This is Business Week Armenia, CivilNet's weekly economic digest. Here's what you need to know this week. The Armenian government has pitched plans to set up a large industrial park and special economic zone in the country's second city to the United Arab Emirates as a search for foreign investors continues. Economy Minister Gevorg Papoyan met with senior Emirati officials on the sidelines of an annual industrial exhibition in Russia to review projects where the Emirati side can act as a co-investor, the agency said in a readout, adding, the minister also offered to discuss possibilities for cooperation with regard to the dry port project. There were no other details made immediately available. In January, the Armenian government formally approved plans to invest $37 million to set up a so-called dry port in the city of Gyumri, a project officials say could help unlock landlocked Armenia's trade potential. Vahan Karopyan, who served as Armenia's economy minister when the project was first developed, previously indicated he expects private investment in the project to substantially exceed the $37 million the government is set to contribute, though as of now, no international investors have committed publicly to joining. An independent feasibility study last year found there is sufficient demand in the region to justify the project, according to the Armenian government. However, it remains unclear if the industrial park would be able to function at its maximum potential if Armenia's nearby border with Turkey remains closed. Armenia's appeal to the UAE to join the dry port project comes after a number of other joint ventures failed or stalled. Most of those projects were coordinated by the state-owned Armenian National Interests Fund, a body meant to co-invest in major ventures with foreign governments or companies. Most prominently, ANIF poured millions of dollars worth of taxpayers' money into a joint venture with the Emirati low-cost carrier Air Arabia to create Fly Arna, a national airline. As allegations of corruption and mismanagement within ANIF mounted, it became apparent earlier this year that Fly Arna was on the brink of financial collapse after only a few years of operations. The government suspended the carrier's operating license in March and then dissolved ANIF entirely 2 months later, transferring the scandal-ridden state investment fund's functions to the infrastructure ministry. ANIF's dissolution has also derailed a $174 million venture with Masdar, the Emirati state-owned renewable energy company, to build Armenia's largest solar power plant. Last month, Papoyan confirmed the government is now scrambling to salvage the deal, but indicated Masdar is now demanding substantial changes to the terms of the agreement and deadlines. Armenia's investigative authorities opened a criminal probe into ANIF in April, though as of now, no one has formally been charged with a crime. You can also take a look at our latest interview with Leah Hakim, senior country economist for Armenia at the World Bank, who joined us this week to present her team's new assessment of Armenia's economy. Here's some of what she had to say.
So the Systemic Country Diagnostic, or SCD for short, is a report that the World Bank produces every 5 years, and it seeks to answer a key question, which is that for Armenia to achieve its development goals and to promote growth that is inclusive and sustainable, what are those bottlenecks and challenges that it needs to overcome, and where are some emerging opportunities?
Continuing, Leah discusses why Armenia lags behind its peers in job creation, job quality, and job distribution, as well as how the country can address the mounting impacts of climate change and what role diaspora communities can play in Armenia's development. You can find our full conversation up now on civilnet.am or through the link in the video description below. And as always, please follow CivilNet for the latest news and independent reporting from our contributors on the ground here in Armenia.